Lads, welcome back to another Monster Hunter Wilds video. Hope you're doing well. Today, after a longer wait of 5 weeks since my last upload, actually I think it's more than that to be honest, because I've been extremely busy with work. We've got some title update 2 shenanigans. All day today I've been farming Lagi and using his weapons against Steve. So it's been pretty fun, it's been pretty hectic, and to be fair, it's been quite a bit of a learning curve. I think they've done the fights very well, and I'm so happy Lagi's back in the game. Playing this game on 4K is absolutely such a godsend. So look, honestly, developers really good job on these particular monsters. I love both of them. But yeah, the fights were pretty brutal as well in their tempered form, so there is a little bit of challenge there. So I think they've hit the nail on the head with all things there. So enough of that, let's jump into the build. Today we've got a longsword build. It's all about focusing on thunder damage, and since there isn't really a space for element at the moment, I've tried to really utilize the meta skills, but also pairing it up with some set bonuses from Lagi, and of course some other monsters too. Well, another monster as well. And to be honest with you, I think I've hit it on the head. I've tested it for about 4 or 5 hours, different things, one particular build, and I think I've got it, and I think I've got the perfect mix. But you can only utilize it with longsword to its maximum potential. So I'll explain that real quickly now. Here's the build. Feel free to copy and paste it if you want to. I'll run through the skills real quickly. Critical boost, of course, weakness exploit, baited power for more affinity, pairing up very nicely. Counter strike, more damage. Maximum might, more affinity, and of course burst for a bit more damage as well. Pair that with critical element, and of course the main show today, or one of the main shows today, convert thunder resistance. If you haven't seen this yet, basically the more thunder resistance you've got in the set, the more element damage you actually do. And I haven't actually changed this from my last record. Give me a second. There we go, that's better. Now I've got full 40 resistance. Oh, give me a second, pressing the wrong buttons. So yeah, I've got 40 resistance on this set, and that's the maximum you can get at the moment. If you do take away these thunder resistance here, you go all the way down to 20, and of course you don't want to do that, because the reason why is because this particular move, this particular skill here, convert thunder resistance, more thunder resistance, the more weapons element attack is proportional to your thunder resistance. So yeah, that's the highest you can possibly get at the moment. I was trying to think of how can I incorporate Lagi's skill set, which I'll explain in just a second, with something else, but also keeping the thunder resistance up. So that, and that only actually left one monster, actually well two, but this gave me the maximum thunder resistance and of course these skills. So Arch Tempered Radal for the top 3 pieces, then the bottom 2 Lagi, and these are obviously the skills as I already showed before. The reason why this works so well, I'm going to explain to you, and it only really works with longsword because of maximum might. A lot of the other weapons can't utilize maximum might very well, and since these pieces have maximum might on them, I really didn't want to waste that skill. So I was like, okay, longsword is definitely the best choice here. Dual blades are not too bad, but you lose a skill and it's like you're not really utilizing all of them. So that's why longsword's the best option in this particular instance, and the most element bang for your buck in terms of what I can do with this particular build. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, write it in below and I'll try and write it in words. But that's that. Let me just quickly explain to you the skill sets, because you might still be completely clueless on that as well. So we've got here, of course, Apex Radal, 2-piece. We've actually got 3-piece, but 2-piece gives a 2-piece set of Thunderous for a 1, increases the latent power skill. As you can see in the build, we've got level 5 latent power, so more affinity for longer, perfect, lovely, more damage for critical boost. And then we've got here Leviathan's Fury, the new skill set from Lagi, Azor Bolt 1, temporarily increases affinity and can deal extra thunder damage upon build up. I'll explain this, is pretty much the exact same as Oshia, with very similar cooldowns and very similar of the way it actually works. It can only be activated by certain moves, if you don't already know. Longsword, it works with stab. Back thrust, like you see a little bit of thunder there. And then the overhead slash. This doesn't work, and neither does this, and neither does the finish of that combo either, and neither does Helm Splitter. So the only way to activate it is by doing this, and after you've done it enough times, it will explode, which you're going to see very soon. There you go, 57 is the proc you get on it, and then now, for a set period of 30 seconds, we get increased affinity. It's not that great, because after 30 seconds goes, Sorry, actually it's 20 seconds. Sorry, the 2-piece set is only for 20 seconds. After the 20-second goes, you lose the infinity buff. As you can see right down the right hand side, you've now got to wait 30 seconds for the buff to come back. So it's not like the best perk in the world, but I was just really trying to utilize it. But this paired up with latent power, which should activate, or it might have already activated, you're pretty much getting uptime of 80 affinity at all times. Yes, there's different builds like Gore Magala, of course, giving you God knows how much affinity, but this is pretty damn close. With the addition of that thunder element, it's pretty damn high and it's pretty damn close. I will say one thing, if you are obviously trying to run this build, there is no quick sheath free. Don't hate me for it, but if you do want to do that, feel free to get rid of the thunder resistance. But as you can see, the thunder resistance goes down to 20, and that means the effect of the weapon up here, the convert thunder resistance, is halved. So if you can, try and use the weapon like this and not have any quick sheath. I tried different ways to get quick sheath in, guys. I really did. With all these skills, it's not happening. I've even got the counter talisman charm level 3. When you see that there, you know, like I've sort of maximized every single skill, because yeah, there isn't much utility here. So that's all I could really do at the moment. But without further ado, guys, that's the build. Any questions, leave it in the comments below. If you like it, definitely leave it a like. I definitely appreciate it. I'm probably going to be doing a video tomorrow explaining this ability in a bit more detail, just so you guys understand it, and explain 2 cooldowns in more detail. So yeah, without further ado, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
I set a trap.